Hey guys, it's Bunny from bunnycakes.com. I'm just popping in today to do another tag. I actually got tagged yesterday by SueMoro. She did the We Love Books tag that was started by Ryan Reeds. I'll link to both of their channels down below. Make sure if you decide to do this tag that you do your video response up to the original tag, which is on Ryan's channel. Don't do it to my video. That way all of the tag responses will be all together and on the right person's channel or whatever. So this is another acronym tag. I'm just going to go through the answers, and if you guys want to do the tag, make sure you do it, and then comment down below to let me know you did it so I can go watch your video. The first question on the tag is, what one book from your collection would you keep if all the rest had to be thrown out or taken away? Just one book. And I'm actually going to cheat. I've been thinking about this for like over a day. Sue told me the other day that she wanted me to do the tag, so I was already thinking about it when she actually tagged me. I can't choose, so I'm going to cheat, and I'm going to say if I could only keep one book out of, my collection, it would have to be the family Bible that my grandmother gave me when I got married. Problem solved. Each time you read, do you like to have something to munch on or to drink next to you? I almost always have a glass of sweet tea made, except in the mornings. I drink grapefruit juice, and then I drink sweet tea the rest of the day. So, yeah, I like to have a glass of something with lots of ice all of the moments that I'm awake throughout the day. The next letter, L. Love of books. When did it start, and what was one of the first books that you read? I think my love of books started early, but one of the first instances I can give you, which I actually just told somebody this yesterday in the comments. I can remember being in 3rd or 4th grade, and you had one day a week where the class would get to go to the library. I can remember picking up The Hobbit by J.R.R. Tolkien, gonna flip through it to see if it would be what I wanted to take home that day. And I can remember sitting down in the aisle in between, we had the shorter bookcases because it was elementary school. I can remember sitting down in the aisle in between the bookcases and going ahead and starting reading. And it seemed like I had only sat there for a minute or two, but the next thing I knew, I was getting dragged out of the library, and this tells how old I was, by my ear. I'm not making that up. You can't make that up. So the teacher was pulling me by my ear down the hallway to the principal's office. Apparently, I had been in the library so long, they thought I had run off from school. They had already called my dad. My dad was getting ready to leave work to come to the school. They had already called the police department. It was insane. So, yeah, I got 2 days detention. I got a spanking like you wouldn't believe when we got home, because back in those days, us kids, we got spanked. And, yeah, so The Hobbit is probably one of my first memorable experiences of actually getting swept away in a book. Do you know what I'm talking about? One book you would never go back and reread, ever. Oh, that's hard. Probably The Historian by Elizabeth something, I think. Everybody went on and on about how awesomely amazing the book was, and I just thought it drug. It was so slow, and it actually ended up in my DNF pile. So I didn't even finish it. I think I read maybe half and gave up, because it was supposed to be a vampire book and exciting, and everybody was like, oh, it's like Dracula, only better. Bull crap. That was the most boring piece of poo. I don't know how it made it on like bestseller lists. I really don't. Very romantic or very full of action? Action. Give me action. I have a husband, so if I want romance, I don't want to be reading about it. I want to be making my own sexy time. You know what I'm saying? I'll go get my husband's attention. I don't want to read about it in a book. So I'll take action adventure over romance any day. End of the book, cliffhanger or no cliffhanger? I hate cliffhangers. I like series books only if each book can kind of be a standalone book. Do you know what I mean? I don't like books that feel like they stopped at the end of a chapter instead of stopping at the end of the stupid book. So I'm definitely no cliffhanger. I don't like them in my books. I don't like them in my TV shows. I'm too damn impatient. Tell me the story. Tell me the whole story. And don't leave me hanging, because I don't like that. Big books or small books? Big books or small books? In this case, size really doesn't matter. Only one genre or a mixture of genres? I say a mixture. It just depends on what I'm in the mood for. I read everything. The only thing I will not read are like the Harlequin romance type books. I hate romance books. It's okay to have some romance in it, as long as that's not like the main plot line. If something else has got to be going on. If all they're doing is trying to hook up and have a little sexy time, I am not going to enjoy that book. Olden day books, present day books, or future? And like I said before, any. I don't care. Just, it depends on the story. If it's a good story, if it's got a good hook, I'm in it to win it. You know what I'm saying? Katniss or Hermione? This is the question that's going to cost me probably half of my subscribers. I can't answer this question. I've not read either series. What do you think about that? I have read, I think, the first Harry Potter, but that's it. Please don't unsubscribe. I still like to read. I just haven't read those yet. The last question is a standalone or a series, and I don't care. As long as I feel like I got the full story and it was a good story, I don't care. It can be whatever. I don't care. Just entertain me. That's what I'm looking for. I just want to be entertained. So that's it. That's the questions for this tag. Thanks for tagging me, Miss Sue. If you guys want to do the tag, like I said, just do your response video up to the original video, not to mine. But you can comment down below and let me know you did it, so I'll go watch your video, because I want to see your answers too. So thanks for starting this tag, Ryan. And yeah, I guess that's it. Thanks for watching. See ya.